There we go, let's get the camera on. Get us moved somewhere appropriate. Make it bigger. I think probably down here is going to be appropriate. So, good morning everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Broken Sword. Welcome to The Shadow of the Templars. This is an old point-and-click title. I'm playing it directly on my Samsung tablet, hence the strange aspect ratio that you're going to be seeing here. Because it's point-and-click, I've picked up a mouse and got that one all attached. So we're just going to have some fun with an old game this morning, see how far we can get, see if I'm any good, if I remember anything. With death. Day 300 of waiting for you to play Monster Hunter World and its expansion Iceborne. Give it time, Cobra. Give it time, mate. You've never played Broken Sword, Wibble. You actually surprised me with that one. This sort of seems right up your alley. Oh my god, 30 frames per second and a 4:3 aspect ratio. What is this? So yeah, this is all running directly through Android. It's downloaded onto the tablet itself. I played this originally back on the PlayStation 1, I think it was. One of my neighbours came round with a copy of the game and we just sat for the entire day playing it in the living room, just sat on the floor in front of the open fire. It was great fun. Personally. No game sound. No game sound. Okay. Is there now game sound?
And set in motion a chain of events which would change my life forever.
Yes? What is it?
Madame, my name is...
No game sound.
I'm here to see Monsieur Carchon.
Come up, we're on the first floor.
There is now.
Madame Carchon, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, so this is how we're doing
Simply living up to a
the Android stream then. That's fine. This is useless then. Plug that in, you don't get game sound. What's all that about?
Will you be staying for the interview?
Mademoiselle, I know little of my husband's business affairs, and I care even less. I certainly have no intention of watching him pore over yet another pretty little journalist.
Pretty. You're too kind, madame.
Ah, the talented and very beautiful Mademoiselle Collard. Such a pleasure to meet you at last.
Monsieur Carchon, I am honored.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
Call me Pierre, please. But I do not flatter you idly. I was a friend of your father. He was a great man.
My father, he never mentioned.
He and I were very close. And then his death. So tragic.
Were you very close? Were you, though?
Imelda, your damned cat's in my study again. Another Ming vase, I suppose. Excuse me for one moment, my dear girl.
Cats ain't that bad.
You journalists
Screwball.
are getting younger each year.
Perhaps it's the rest of the world getting older, madame. That was no cat. My God, what? Monsieur Carchon.
Alright, you run into a room where a person has just been shot. Explain this to me. You walk into a room where someone's just been shot.
I must call the police. You'd
A
better
mime
stay here.
beckons you over and you
There
go
was a
over to
mime.
get punched in the
It was
face?
a mime.
What?
Do you think he...
Well, I believe we can rule out suicide, don't you?
No wonder they called her the Ice Queen. She would have been top of my list of suspects if I hadn't seen the attacker myself.
Well, yes.
And if I hadn't come across a couple of murders just like this already. One of the most important men in Europe murdered. And here was I, Nico Coulard, alone at the scene of the crime.
think
Should
I
wait
have.
for the cops? Or start my own investigation?
Bon voyage.
It was a no-brainer.
Okay, so welcome to Broken Sword. Now, Wibble, before we get into this, why have you never played Monkey Island? What is wrong with you? Cobra, we play on PlayStation, Wibble and I. We got to the end of the base game. I know Wibble got to the end of Iceborne. I didn't. So let's go have a search at that.
Mimes and guns don't usually go together, but I had an idea that this was no ordinary man.
No ordinary man.
I've crossed this murderer before and written about him. The costume killer. At
How
least that's what I'd called him.
dare he be a costume killer? How dare he? So what we're going to do is we're going to look around at things here. So there's obviously a hairpin, which we're going to take a look at.
It was one of my hair clips. My favorite, in fact. It must have fallen when I was knocked down.
How do you have a favourite hair clip? They're just like little pieces of metal, aren't they? See if we can pull his jacket to one side.
Some people hate searching corpses for clues. Me, I'm okay with it. Reminds me of an old boyfriend.
Cold, Nico, cold. Let's have a look at whatever this is.
In his pocket, I found a ticket stamped Bateau de la Conciergerie. Taking the ticket meant I tampered with the evidence. There was no going back now.
So I'm going to jail. We know that already. Is there anything else that I can click on around here? Just realised I've put the chat right in the way of a couple of the... may have to put you top mid, guys. You're going up there for now, because I've got this button here. Wasn't what I needed. Okay, you could go back where you were. Huzzah! Anything else? Anything else? Doesn't look... Oh, yeah, something on the face there. Let's have a check, see. Dude. Oh, are you kidding me, is it? Why is it not clicking properly?
I closed his eyes. It was
There
the
we
least I
go.
could do for the poor fellow.
Now, let's have a look. Okay, maybe not. I feel like I need to look at what's going on with his face here. The bad thing about playing World on laptop is the graphics aren't always compliant. I mean, we played it at 30 frames per second on PlayStation 4, mate, so we know what the graphics are like on it. It looks good. It's one of those, it looks great, generally, but what else have we got in here? Anything that one can click on? We've got a bookcase. Let's have a gander at that.
The bookcase was filled with obscure first editions.
Okay, and then we've got a bust of someone. Is it
A
himself?
bust of Pierre Cauchon, humble servant of La France.
It is a bust of himself. Oh, fantastic. Let's have a look at this one.
Pierre Cauchon again. His eyes seemed to follow me around the room.
Except on the dead man. Right, let's have a look at the door then.
You had to hand it to the Ice Queen. She showed you her fabrics.
And then let's draw it back so I can look at the door or go out the door. Oh, look at that! A
small
hole!
round piece of glass had been cut out of the pane. This was a professional job.
Or someone who just got a good set of tools.
I didn't want to cut myself and leave blood on the glass.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like to keep my DNA to myself.
It seems fair.
Your original 18th century high-security window handle.
So let's use it. Let's go outside.
The killer must have used a ladder to reach the window.
He was long gone. Guess he folded that ladder up, popped it in his pocket and took it with him.
Not really. There's some modern art right there that he could have easily climbed up. Let's go out of the door.
The police could turn up at any minute. Somewhere there were clues to the murder, and I needed to find them.
Right, there's a piece of paper here on the table. Let's have a look at that then. Nico, look at the table. Fabric.
I reckoned that cloth might just turn out to be used.
Haha! There is a bullet hole.
There was a tiny hole in the tabletop. Part of the inlay had been chipped away.
So let's see.
Even my fingernail wouldn't fit into such a small hole.
Okay, so is there anything else around this table? It looks like I need something to stick in that hole, as you know, often the case. Let's have a gander at the easel
Murder
here.
had talent, but I certainly wasn't going to tell her that.
Let's pick this up. Whatever we're picking
It
up
was
here.
a tube of a
French ultramarine.
Just the colour I was after for my bathroom.
I'm sorry, I have to go. Someone is...
Right, let's have a chat to her, shall we?
Young lady, what are you doing?
Oh, this paint.
It's my favourite colour.
For God's sake, keep the damn stuff.
She's a bit cold, this lady, isn't she? Let's have a look at her. Let's investigate.
Imelda looked shocked, but still every bit as hostile.
Every bit as hostile. So can I no longer talk to her? Yes, I can. Let's have a chat.
Excuse me, madame.
Yes?
Okay, let's talk about the ticket.
So, her husband took secret boat trips. Did she really need to see the ticket?
Okay, maybe. Let's talk
Why
about the
would
mime.
a mime want to kill your husband?
Pierre had plenty of enemies. Half the husbands in Paris for a start.
Favourite Elder Dragon? Oh, now there's a question that you're throwing at. I love the aesthetic design of Nergigante. I really do.
I have no idea.
Whoops.
You didn't know him? Thierry Collard?
Pierre knew a lot of people I didn't know, most of them women.
Why did you stay with this man?
I am so sorry for your loss, madame.
No, you're not. You're a journalist. Journalists don't feel sorry.
Not true. We shall see.
She's not exactly wrong. Dalmador all the way for you. Nice.
The last thing she needed to talk about was
Okay,
paint.
she didn't need to talk about pain. Let's talk about this
You're
then.
upset, madame. Please take this.
That is the lace cloth from the table. What can you be thinking?
I've had an idea. I have my hairpin
Would you
here.
like to see my favourite hair clip?
What a ridiculous question. Of course not.
I have the hair clip.
Another time, I guess.
I think my face might be in the way. Yes, my face is in the way. How do I get out of this now?
Why did your husband send for me? What did he want to discuss?
I have no idea. His business was his business.
He never told you anything.
No, and frankly, I preferred it that way. This is quite a scoop for you. I suppose you're already inventing the headlines.
Well, of course.
Just because I am a journalist.
Don't patronise me. You're all cut from the same cloth. Do you have any moral sense at all?
I have loads of moral sense. How dare you? It's totally in the way. Let's go
Yes.
angelic.
That's why I do this job.
You do it to see your name in print.
As if. My editor gets the byline, I just do the work.
Well, don't expect my sympathy.
The police will be here soon, madame. Is there anybody you would like me to contact? Family, friends?
No, I have no family. Pierre and I were. He was all I had, really. Not much, was it? The dutiful wife. That was my role. He never talked, never let me in.
I know one thing, madame.
What?
If you want to find out who killed your husband, then you let me do the job, not the police.
Why? How do I know I can trust you?
Let's go Angelic again. Let's keep her on side.
Your husband invited me here today because he needed me. I think he knew somebody wanted to kill him, and he knew I could help.
I doubt it was your database he was after.
You're wrong. I was onto his killers already. I am sure of it. Please, you owe it to him.
I don't know.
All I need is a few more minutes to look around before the police come.
You really do have a moral sense, don't you? I trust so few people.
She sways so easily.
Yeah, really
so
did
easily.
think you could help. Of course it wouldn't have stopped him seducing you too. Here, take this. It's the key to the drawing room next to the library at the end of the hall. It was Pierre's room. I rarely went in there. I couldn't. I was too scared of what I might find.
Okay, so I've got a key to a drawing room
Thank
now.
you. I promise you won't regret this.
Right, so let's go. This general direct. Oh, hello, tapestry.
A medieval pageant. Original, no doubt. The tapestry must have cost a fortune.
No, not that one. Come this way. Walk. Right, we're going to go into here.
The door was locked.
If you had to choose from worlds, you'd say Fatalis. Fatalis is good. I do appreciate Fatalis. I can't get it right today. Putting things in the way of everything.
It was the drawing room.
Yes, use
It
it.
was the drawing room key.
There we go. I forgot I had to click and drag. My bad.
Now we were getting somewhere.
I think if I put you guys over this corner, because I'm not using the bibliotech thing that's over here. So let's pop that there, and then let's enter the drawing room. Right. What do we have in here that one can interact with? A picture.
The painting showed the Cachons together, in love. As the poet said, the past is a different country. Or did I read that in a fortune cookie?
I think you may have read it in a fortune cookie. I can't put the chat anywhere. It's in the way of everything. I could always get rid of it, I suppose. That would be an option as well. But no. I like having it on screen. It allows me to see what you guys are saying to me. I think it did work better back with... You're going back up top there. Let's have a look at the desk then, shall we?
As expected, the desk was yet another priceless antique. Yawn. The blotter and in tray had clearly been placed with mathematical precision.
I doubt it, because there's a wider gap here than here. So, you know, I'm not seeing that mathematical precision. Let's lift this up.
I didn't need a sheet of blotting paper.
You always need a
Not
sheet
while
of
it was
blotting
black.
paper. Let's have a look at the in tray then.
I didn't want to take the tray, but I knew that I could use it.
Right. What about the little elephant? Take the elephant.
My heart skipped a beat. It was a carved elephant. But not just any carved elephant. It had been made by my father.
By my
I
father.
knew for certain because in my apartment I had its exact twin, carved into a box he had made. So Cauchon had known my father. They really must have been friends. I decided to take the carved elephant. It clearly meant nothing to Imelda.
Okay, so I've got the elephant. Take...
The tube of paint from Imelda's
I think the
easel.
paint would be good. Let's stick that on the
French
blotting
ultramarine.
paper, see what's been written.
The paint would have just soaked into the blotting paper. But the idea was good.
Right, so I need to get an inkwell from somewhere. So, can I go through this door?
Locked. Not surprising, really.
Okay. So, let us go back this way. Let us head out of the room and try and find some inks. walk to this corner. Go, Nico. Go walk this way. Who would I be calling, though?
There was no one I needed to phone. Not until I had solved this case.
That's fair. So we'll go back this way then. We'll go back into the room where he died, because I need an inkwell. So there's got to be an inkwell in here. Stop moving when I'm trying to click on things. Now I can't see an inkwell, can you guys? Let's reinvestigate him.
Pierre Carchon was stiff for the last time.
Rude. You've obviously got the gunshot wound.
Carchon had been shot.
Yep, we get that. Can I use this on him?
No.
No, one cannot.
No.
Okay, that's fair. I need to look at this, but I think I've got an overlay in the way, and because I'm doing this on Android, I can't then move the overlay as this little error message keeps telling you at the bottom here. I don't think I need to investigate his face. But let's go back outside, because I want to look at that modern art that allowed him to climb up.
The killer must have you.
Okay, so she's having none of that. So it's got to be in the study then. It's got to be in the study. Let's have a gander see.
The sofa was antique. For one horrible moment, I had an image of a naked Carchon wriggling around on it with a young journalist.
Oh, Nico, we did not need that image. Why? Why would you say such a thing? Can I sit down?
This wasn't the time for me to lie on the sofa doing my Marie Antoinette impression.
Okay.
Though it is very popular at parties, especially with gay guys. Don't ask me why.
Hang on. Let's turn the lights on.
I didn't need the lights on.
Okay.
It was light enough already.
So can I go and close the curtains? No. Let's have a look at the painting again. There's a little knob here. Let's hit that knob.
There was the very faintest of clicks.
Interesting. Interessant. And a safe.
Behind the picture was a safe.
Anybody know the code?
The safe looked pretty secure.
So I need a key.
The safe was locked. I needed the key.
I doubt it'll be the same key as the study.
It was the wrong kind of key.
Yeah, okay. So, my thoughts, we go use the hairpin on the table. So once we've done the hairpin on this table here... Oh, hello, what was that second one?
A magnificent and...
Okay, that's just looking at the table, fair play. But if we use the hairpin in that little hole there... Ta-da! Safe key!
You are just so damn good at this stuff.
Right, let's take the safe key.
Instead of comforting Imelda, I was ransacking her flat. Why?
Because I need to,
there was
Nico!
something going on here, and I had to get answers before the cops arrived. And hey, she'd been rude to me, so she had it coming.
We've just had a very nice moment. I don't think she has it coming anymore. She's got a cheating scumbag for a husband who's just been shot in her own apartment, and it's like, I don't blame her. Right, let's go back to the safe, because I've obviously now got the key for the safe. So, let's open my bag, take out the safe key, and use that in there. Huzzah! What the fudge is this? Let's take it.
In the safe was some kind of artifact. There were strange symbols on its surface. It looked like the printer's blocks I'd made at art school.
Yeah,
If there
totally.
was one thing I'd learned about symbols, They are always important.
Always.
But these symbols scratched into stone were impossible to read. I needed to find a way of printing them.
Okay.
At least the stone was round. But what could I use for ink? And what could I print on? Sure, I was stealing, but I knew Imelda didn't know about the artifact, and Carchon was past caring.
I love the sort of mental gymnastics she's going through to quantify why she's doing everything. So if we come back to this table here, if I place the paint in this, roll the thing, roll the artifact, and then roll it on here, that should essentially print everything for me. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that blot of blue.
I spread blue paint over the bottom of the tray. It was ruined. I was a very bad girl, but also quite a clever one.
So let's now take the artifact and roll that in the paint.
I rolled the artifact.
Why would you put that back in your pocket after just covering it in paint? Makes no sense.
Genius. The roller and the pen worked just as I planned. But what did it say?
Well, let's find out, shall we?
A secret message had been printed on the blotting paper.
Alright, I'm going to take the blotting
It was
paper.
some kind of coded message.
Sub judice.
Subjudice. I may not have learned a lot as a journalist, but that was a term I knew well. It means a legal case that is before the courts.
Okay.
Below it was a sequence of letters that made no sense. I suddenly realized there was a connection between the boat ticket and the coded message.
Was there now?
The boat ticket was stamped Bateau de la Conciergerie. The conciergerie on the Ile de la Cité, by the river, housed the ancient law courts.
Okay.
Sub judice could, in this case, mean literally
Under the law courts.
below the conciergerie. I was pretty sure I'd found all I could here. And besides, all this opulence was making me pine for my regular life of poverty. This was a huge story. It was also one heck of a puzzle with a lot of pieces missing. But I was going to crack it.
I was!
And if I could just remember the name of that fancy prize you get for being an ex-journalist.
Isn't it the Pulitzer for journalism?
This time.
I think it's Pulitzer for journalism. So, let us... Nico, walk out, please. I don't know whether I need to talk to her again. Talk to the wife again. We'll find out. I'll see if I need to. Let's have a chat. See what she says.
Did you find anything useful?
This carving. Do you know anything about it?
It was Pierre's. What does the statue have to do with...
Please, I need to know.
He was given it by a friend. Something to do with that friend.
Okay, so we're probably off to Africa at some point.
No, but I think it was important to him. Always on display. Why?
It was carved by my father. Oh, I see. I didn't know. Imelda, I will do everything I can to find the killer.
Thank you, my dear.
And if the police ask, don't worry.
You were never here.
Sub judice was the key. I was going to have to find a way under the conciergerie. I decided to head straight for the quayside on the Ile de la
Yes,
Cité.
obviously.
If there was a way of getting under the conciergerie, it would have to be from there.
An hour later. I love how it just cuts.
Carchon wasn't the type for messing about on the river. He was up to something down here. Something that got him killed.
Okay, so this is under the conciergerie. So we've got two grates to look at initially.
This fence was a permanent fixture.
Was it now? Oh, okay, yeah, it was.
The fence wouldn't move.
But this is what was on. This is the same logo as was on the secret note. So I'm going to have a look at that.
The cross looked familiar. I'd seen it before.
Indeed you had.
It was embroidered on the lace cloth I picked up at Carchon's apartment. I knew I was on the right track.
Just captured the sword Rex, now onto the Ninja Cougar. Touché, my man, touché. Let's try and get in here.
I tried pushing the fence, but it wouldn't move. A strange pair of locks stopped the latches from releasing the gate.
Oh, Frel. Is this going to be... It is, isn't it? Okay, let's have a look at the latches. Right, you must move the rectangular blocks so the latch can slide all the way across, so releasing the gate to open. Blocks move along their length, some vertically, some horizontally. Okay. To move a block, touch it and drag it horizontally or vertically along the appropriate axis. Right. So, this is what we need to move all the way across to the left. I need to obviously get rid of this. To do that, I need to drop it, which means I need to raise this. Okay, what have we got? I can drop that. I can throw that over there, I can raise that, I can scoot that. But that does a whole heap of nothing for me. So let's scoot that back, let's scoot that back. Let's scoot that down, let's scoot that across. Scoot these across, let's drop these two down. Scoot this one up, scoot this one to the right. This is going to allow me to drop these two further. Which is going to allow me to fling that all the way, whoops, to the right. Raise that, scoot that. My graphics card finally gave, and I guess that marks the end of my journeys tonight. Good night, Cobra. Thank you as always for tuning in, mate. It means the absolute world every time. It truly does. Really appreciate you, mate. Really appreciate you. Right, I've done this very wrong. Very wrong. So let's scoot those back over there. Scoot that up, scoot that up, scoot that across. I'm back to where I started. This isn't helping any. Okay, okay. Realistically, I appear to be one of the main sources of comedy. Hey, it makes a difference from me being the comedic relief, mate. I appreciate you completely. I love when you tune in. Don't ever run away from that. Now, if I can drop that, that's going to allow that to start moving, but then I don't have enough leverage. Actually, yes I do, so that can then come all the way across here. That's one out of the way. Why do I need that out of the way? Might take a career in stand-up comedy. Mate, I can see that going far. I can see that being a good step. Many questions as to what I'm doing here. Many, many questions. I need to get it to a point where this is cleared. So I need to drop these fully. Which would mean somehow, I feel, getting this moved part way. Aha, right, we've got a part-way move. Actually, we've got a full-way move. Things just suddenly clicked. You'll love to see it. Okay, so that's one. Let's go for another block puzzle. So I can move this already, and then I can start moving things in behind it. So that's interesting. Now, I could scoot that. That will allow me to... But I need to drop this fully. If I scoot that all the way over there, that only goes so far. How far can I drop that? I can drop that to there. Let's go back a second. Let's get back to point 0. So, bottom right, this one. You might be onto something there, mate. That's the key to it all. How do I then reset it? Can I reset from here, or is it from... Let me just move the chat 2 secs. Nope, that's the wrong button. Can you reset? No, I don't want a hint, I want it reset. I suppose I could just come out and go back in. Right, let's reset it then. Let's come back in. Right, there we go. So, you're right, the bottom right is the kicker. That is the key to the whole thing. But, how do I get it to move? 'Cause I can move this straight away, but then I can't move that far enough to move this out of the way. I can drop that enough. You had it first time, damn it. Okay. Obviously I need to move that, so I need to get these out of the way. So let's drop these. Let's move that. Pop that up. How far across can I move? Move that big piece to the left. This big piece? Then slide the little piece upwards. Move that. Then move these down. Move that down. Bring that across. Bring those up. Bring that across. Bring that up. I've fudged something. I've really fudged something. Come on, brain. We can do this. We're smarter than this. So that's where they started. Move them 2 pieces up on the right. Yep. I want to ideally get that all the way across, but the only way I'm doing that... No. You know when your brain just has an ultimate fade as to what's going on in life? I think I'm back where I started. So this obviously needs to keep moving, because I need to bring these all the way down. So that means I need to raise this somehow. But to raise that, I need to move this big block to the right. So how do I go about moving that to the right? See, the problem I have there is it doesn't move far enough. But to drop this far enough, I need to raise that, to push that, to bring that down, and then that's in the way. Come on, brain. Come on. We did the last one so easily. So easily. You seem to have got the grasp of this, Wibble. Top right moving down, top left move right. So like this. Have I now gone too far? I'm assuming you're typing on mobile, which is why it's taking ages. No, not like that. So like this is where we were. Move them back up. Okay, so these two back up. And see what, I think this actually looks better on stream than it does on my actual... What's this thing? Screen. Than the device I'm playing it on. Would I move that then? Yes, I would, because that then brings that all the way down. But why would I want all four down here? Move the main piece right, bottom right. Let's go open that, then that can't come all the way down. I think I fudged it. I've definitely fudged it somehow, somewhere. Start again. I think that's wise. Right. So this is how we start. I don't know how I got it to the point I got it to, but we did. So there's a physical aspect, like, I could move this all the way up. But let's stay in position, this is how we started. What are you saying, Wibble? Come on. Feed me knowledge. Feed me information. So my thoughts is to go different to what I've done previously and move that all the way up. Not entirely sure why. Try moving the bolt right, then moving the top left pieces down. So let's go back to the starting point, move the bolt right, left two pieces down. So this is what I've done to start every single time thus far. Now if I move that and move that, I can move that and bring that down there, but I don't know what that achieves. So let's undo what I just did. So top, right, left, yeah? Now obviously that'll open up a gap there. It's this bugger. Which means I need to move this bugger, which means I need to move these buggers. Left pieces up. Okay. Now moving this one, which is the one I need to get out of the way of these two to raise them, I can't really do. Bottom left piece down. Okay. Middle piece left. Yep, we've done that one, yep. Then the vertical piece up. Which vertical piece? Because I've got two that could go up at the moment. Are we talking this middle one? That one. Yeah, cool. So that's up. Now obviously that means this can start moving left, but I feel like I don't want to move that until I can move this one as well. Don't allow me to be flummoxed by a block puzzle of all things. It's so simple, just need an angle grinder. Cut through that there, get rid of this bottom bit. Move the piece left, so this one's back where it started, yep. Or are we talking this piece? Then the right piece is down. So move this piece left, then the two right pieces down. Move that other one down. It made sort of sense. I was semi with what you were saying. Only semi, mind. Top, left, right. Which allows these two to then go up. I'm wondering if I need to get this one up as far as it'll go, maybe. But, see what you're saying. So leave the bolt where it was, in the middle. I love how I'm just relying on you here. No, back to the full left. Okay, all the way back to the left. I'm assuming it's going to be that one up. I could be wrong, but I'm assuming it's that one up. It is. Excellent, excellent. Gut feeling would say something around here. Then the big horizontal right. So this one to the right. Bottom left up. This has become a chat stream. My chat is doing everything, but hey, that's the beauty of point and clicks. Chat can do it. Top, right, left. Then I'm assuming it's going to be this one up. One sec. I'm out of brew as well. What's all this noise? So my thoughts would be... See, I don't know what my thoughts would be, because I need to... obviously move this one, but that needs this getting out of the way, which I feel means this needs to come all the way this way. Can I get that to a point where I can do that, though? With things as they are currently, I don't think I can, but... We've been relying on Wibble so far, he's got us this far. If anybody else wants to chime in, please feel free. It's not just Wibble who can guide me here, this is the whole chat experience. You think you know, okay, shout it out, boyo. Bottom left down, yep. Horizontal left. Small vert down. I'm very much keeping my eyes over here at the moment. Yes, as Bottissimo says here, like the stream to boost that engagement. If you haven't liked it already, please do so. It helps the channel out massively. Massively. Move the bolt. I'm assuming it's going to be these two down then. Yep. Drop series down. I don't know how your phone got series from verts. I'm assuming it's going to be this one left then. Horizontal left, yep. Going with this up. Might be all three up. See what you're saying. I'm following your directions here. This is all you, man. All you. I hate brain teasers first thing in the morning. Why did I choose to do a point and click game first thing in the morning? No, you've broken it. Right, let's restart. Right, so we weren't a million miles from where we are right now. So, obviously this has to move a little bit to either drop this one or raise this one. I don't much see the point in raising this little vertical one because it stops me moving this horizontal. Go out and read that tip. Okie doke. Puzzle hints. How do I open the locks? Think ahead to the position the latch needs to be in. In order to work, you might be able to work out from that position which bars need to move and where. The makers of the lock inserted a special cheat. If you are really stuck, then select the next hint to discover that cheat. Here's the cheat the lock makers built into the system. Drag your finger from left to right, and the lock will spring open. What? Is it the whole screen? It's the whole screen. Yeah, this. Right here, this. I appreciate it because it's something different, but also that's annoying.
Full of junk, that was one very sophisticated lock system.
Was it? Was it sophisticated?
In more ways than one.
Alright, let's have a look at this dilapidated old boat here.
The skiff hadn't been touched for years. I've got an exercise bike just like that.
Yeah. Tip it over.
Oops.
Now, there's something on the floor there.
It was an old shell case.
Pick it up.
Probably from the 50s. I knew what I was talking about. I grew up watching war movies.
Alright, let's take the old shell casing.
An old shell case. I wondered what that was doing there.
And then what? Let's have a look at this door, maybe?
So, a stone door. There had to be a mechanism to open it. No handle. Nothing obvious. But there had to be a way to open it.
I've had an idea, Barbosa. We've got a secret society cylinder thing. Let's try that.
Mystery solved. Carchon stone cylinder slotted into the hole with a
Whee!
satisfying click. The words Sinister and Dexter were carved on either side. Now any good convent girl like me knows the old Roman for left, right. But what did it mean here? A satisfying click told me I turned it to the right position.
Okay.
It felt like tumblers in a safe.
So if it's left, right, we then do this one.
Another click. Another step closer.
Indeed, indeed, and then left again. Oh, have I fudged it? It should just be left, right, shouldn't it? Fair play, right. Let's just do... Start from the beginning. Left. Satisfying click.
A satisfying click told me I turned it to the right position. It felt like tumblers in a safe.
Okay, now right.
Another click. Another step closer.
She did say left, right, yes? So if we go left, and then right.
I made a mistake. The lock reset.
So let's go left.
A satisfying click told me I turned it to the right position.
So will it be left, right, left? Let's try that one.
In a safe.
There's another satisfying click. So she will tell me when there's a click. So left obviously didn't click.
Oh no. I had to start again.
So left's correct, I just need to keep going left. Fair play, fair play.
A satisfying click.
We know this one, Nico. Another click. Right, let's go until we get another click.
I must have made a mistake. The mechanism reset.
Okay, so I went left, right, left. But what now? Remember what she said when she first looked at how the Sinister means left and Dexter means right. Yes. What else do you have with the things that might refer with you that might... Oh, what else do I have with me that might refer to Sinister and Dexter, to left and right? Remember the coded message. Right, okay. So... This is the coded message.
Cylinder had given me a print of a secret message. It read, Sub Judice. Below it was a series
Right.
of letters. SDSS DSS.
I should have remembered that, so it's left, right, left, right, left. Right. Here we go, left. Right.
Satisfied. Another.
Left. Left. Right. Left. Huzzah!
Clicking open.
I'm smart, I swear. Well, this looks dilapidated, doesn't it? I'm assuming I'm going to have a look at this cross.
The cross looked familiar. I'd seen it before. Oh my god! The slab came down with a hell of a force.
Okay, I'm locked in. But I reckon if I move that again...
With nothing to hold it up, the cross dropped back down again.
Okay. So I need something to hold that up. Right, I have an idea. Let's raise the cross and then try sticking a hairpin in it.
Lifting the cross closed the entrance door, and also
So that's the panel that it's opened.
Panel. Ingenious.
So if I take the hairpin now...
This wouldn't hold the cross up. But I was on the right track. I needed to use something sturdier.
Now I don't want to use the cylinder. Oh, here we go, the shell casing. That'll work. Yes, also subscribe to the channel. I'm at 570 subs, aiming for 1,000.
I was getting somewhere.
Okay, this is good, this is good. Right, now. Oh, £5.50. Give me the shell back.
I removed the shell case.
Walk out. Because I need the cylinder. Take the cylinder. How did I not think I'm going to need the secret stone cylinder? No, I want the door. Nico, you're in the way. Right, let's try this one again. Raise that. This should not have taken over an hour at this point. I swear I'm smart. I swear I am. Right, shell casing once more. That'll hold that up. Then I can put the stone cylinder in this hole here. Open. Stone cylinder into that hole. You'd have deleted it by now. I'm a glutton for punishment. You know this. Look at the Give Me God of War
The
playthrough.
artifact slotted into the hole perfectly. Behind the old walls, I could hear some kind of mechanism groaning into life. But whatever had been triggered had now jammed. While Cashel's stone cylinder was in the hole, the door back out remained closed.
So can I now
I removed the shell
take the
case.
shell casing out?
The cross didn't drop back down. Some kind of mechanism was holding it up.
Okay, can I drag the cross down?
The cross didn't drop back down.
Okay, no I can't.
Some kind of mechanism was holding it up.
What we got here?
A hidden door. This was getting interesting. Shame the mechanism jammed.
Indeed.
I was going to have to find a way to prise it open.
Okay, so... see about...
The gap was too thin for me to get a grip. I
Okay.
needed something thin enough to prise the door open.
Right, if I take the cylinder out... this door should open. Hairpin. Could very well be the hairpin. Now my thought was, take this, place this here, and then raise this up, and just flatten the shell. This was my thought. I don't know if it's going to work. It appears to have worked. Right, let's pick up the flattened shell now.
The stone slab had flattened one end of the shell case.
And now, let's go here. Let's take that flattened shell case and wedge it in.
needed a gap for leverage.
Right, okay, so I need to raise that. You see, that was very lateral thinking, if you ask me, Wibble. That was sensible thinking. Let's take the shell casing, pop that in there to prop it open. Then take the cylinder and add that in there. It's all about figuring out riddles and such, these sort of games, which I adore, personally. Take the shell casing now. Nico, take the shell casing, thank you.
I removed the shell case.
Now you're going to take that shell casing and pop it under the door there. And pry it open. Voila!
Another good use for a shell case.
No, don't ask me again. I will rate Broken Sword when I've finished it, but not right now.
Somebody had something to hide. But was it what I was looking for?
Well, we're about to find out, Nico, so let's go through the door. You gotta be very precise with your clicks on the Android app. That's the only downside. It's dark in here.
Through the darkness, I could see that this was a stateroom. But for what purpose? And how did it tie in with Carchon?
Wibble, don't question these things, man. Do not question whether it would or wouldn't. Just think, because video games. I literally can't see a damn thing in here. Stick the brightness up, shall we? That really hasn't helped much of anything. Oh my days. What we got? Right, we've got a... So we've got a desk here. We've got a sofa at the back. Use the hairpin to light the room. The desk's over this side. But I need to get ready to go to work because work starts in all of 20 minutes, so I need to get everything set up. So we're going to have to call it there for today, guys. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Wibble, thank you for helping me try and figure out a couple of these more interesting puzzles. There's going to be a few more of these streams that I'm on a later shift the next 2 weeks, so you want to see me use the hairpin. All right. Let's grab the hairpin. There's nothing to use it on, my boy. Nothing. So there's going to be a few more of these streams over the next few mornings whilst I'm on this later shift. I am going to be doing some more Temtem. I am going to be doing some more God of War as well. I will be coming back to this, to Broken Sword, because I really appreciate these games, even if Wibble doesn't. So keep your eyes peeled. Mornings here in the UK time, probably around 8 AM, I'll be looking to get started, and you'll get an hour and 10 minutes sort of thing. Nice episodic length streams. But otherwise, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to do all the usual YouTube stuff. So like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill. Otherwise, thank you for your time. My name's Doragon. This has been Broken Sword, the Rise of the Templars Director Cut. And until next time, have yourselves a fantastic day and take care. I will enjoy work, mate. Take care. Oh, I forgot I could do this. I could go big screen. Look at that. I forgot I could do this to end the stream. Oh well, next time we'll go big to end the stream. So, bye guys!